Sensei working? Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me.よし。クリスチャンさん、こんにちは。How's it going? How's your Japanese going? あ、サジポンさん、こんにちは。I'm late. I'm sorry. よし。안녕하세요. あ、毎日勉強しています。Is your vocabulary cards working? Do you keep making your own vocabulary cards? クリスチャンさん。I'm read in school all the time. サジポンさんは学生ですか？ Are you a student? 学生 ?student? ハイスクール？高校生？サジポンさん？そっか。あ、若いんだ。高校生か。ハイスクール？なるほどね。若い。ダヒヨンさん、こんにちは。Oh, I'm not showing the comment on HelloTalk. Okay. あ、マウイさん、こんにちは。Welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. Omochi-JP Labo. Question for Japanese? Sure. What is your question, Sajipon-san? Was it you, Maui-san? I remember someone asked me, is Yotsubato manga comic good for learning Japanese or not? Was it you? So, do you recommend if I passive listen to Japanese podcasts, videos, anime, etc. with my headphones while doing something else? Will you get used to the rhythm of Japanese? I think so. I think it helps you, learning foreign language. When you learn any foreign language, it is said that listening is one of the most important things to master foreign language. If you listen a lot, you can... あ、チムさん、こんにちは。こんにちは。ボンジュール。シンチャオ。When you listen a lot, you can improve your pronunciation and you can learn new phrases, new words, something new. And it helps you even you speak and when you write down something in that language too. But the one thing I want you to be careful with when you listen Japanese is like fictional Japanese expression in anime. Japanese anime often use fictional expression to emphasize, to show the character's characteristic personality, to make anime, to make the story of anime manga more interesting. So podcast or like TV shows or drama works, I think. But when you watch anime, you have to be careful the setting of generation, age. How do you say that? Thank you so much for following me. How can I pronounce your name? Ami-san. Ami-san. I don't know how to say that in English. Like era, period. So if you watch anime about the like historical story or something like fictional story like Dragon Ball, One Piece, they speak Japanese on One Piece, but it's not Japan, right? They are not in Japan. They are in somewhere else. It's not even on the earth. So you have to be careful when you learn something, when you learn Japanese from anime or manga. そう、マウイさん。四つ葉とね。オッケーオッケー。四つ葉とマウイさんか。だってばよ、そう。ドラゴンボール。I had anime is different from normal Japanese, yes. From what I've heard with both sides, anime sounds more what's that? That's a new word to me. Exaggerated. Maui-san, did you know that Sajipon-san is high school student from Korea? But Sajipon-san's English is really high level, advanced. That's amazing. 誇張する。誇張する。Yes. I will listen to podcasts as Japanese dramas and Japanese vlog videos if that helps. That's good. Sometimes you have to be careful with watching dramas too. When you watch dramas like about like historical story, if they are wearing kimono, their Japanese expressions are not like this, not normal expressions. Like they speak a little differently from how we speak today. Dragon Ball 好き But I might have to listen to it in Korean in order to not sound like anime character. マウイさん大学生。マウイさんも若い。大学生か。Yes, I have a lot of American friends and I'm fluent in both Korean and English. That's amazing. すごい。 So just Japanese videos and podcasts, right? So if you watch anime or drama about about daily life, they use normal general Japanese expressions. Make sense? マウイさんはね、カナダ。He's in Vancouver, in Canada. あきさん、こんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. あ、そう、マウイさん。I read the manga 四つ葉と just two episodes. Though I think you can how can I explain that? So the story of 四つ葉と and the period of 四つ葉と is today's Japan. So mostly I think is good for learning Japanese. But one thing that I want you to be careful with is 四つ葉ちゃん? Is she 四つ葉ちゃん? The main character of 四つ葉と四つ葉ちゃん? Her Japanese expressions are a little rough, so you shouldn't really copy her Japanese and her father's Japanese. Like other characters who live in near Yotsuba-chan and Yotsuba-chan's father's house, they speak politely, normally. That's what I want to tell you about Yotsuba to. English is slightly different than American English. Yes. That makes us English learners like kind of struggle with. British English. へえ、そうなんだ。I might watch anime in English to improve my English part so I don't sound like an anime character. レンさん、こんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. Omochi JP Labo. レンさん、こんにちは。Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. Are you learning Japanese? Or you just started learning Japanese? I know her dad speaks very formal Japanese compared to her. Yes. But still rough. Sounds rough. You still on hiragana? That's great. So you started learning hiragana? How is it? Are you enjoying learning hiragana? Japanese? By the way, I usually recommend my students to learn hiragana and katakana at the same time, cause all hiragana sound hiragana represented to katakana. So if you learn hiragana, and I mean if you try to learn katakana after you master hiragana, you feel like you have to start something from zero again. You know what I mean? So like if I write down my name Omochi, I can write it down in hiragana and katakana too. So I usually recommend my students to learn them at the same time and like repeat it again and again. That's my recommendation. Oh, and if you wanna know how they work, I mean, if you wanna know how hiragana, katakana, when to use hiragana, katakana, and kanji in Japanese, my video will help you to understand that. So, Yotsubato is easy to read because they have hiragana. Yes. Cause I think it is made for Japanese children too. I heard that. Koko-san, konnichiwa. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. In general, is Yotsubato a good manga series? I think so. I kinda missed that because it took me 3 months to learn hiragana and katakana alphabet. Roma's kinda awkward, really? Rahen-san, konnichiwa. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. よいしょ。はあ。Hiragana, at least you're exposing yourself to kana, making it stick in your head more even in kanji hard. Ren-san, thank you. Thank you so much for checking. Thank you so much for sharing my live stream. So feel free to ask me while you're running hiragana and katakana. How are you running hiragana? Like using any apps? Duolingo or something like that? Juni-san, konnichiwa. 안녕하세요. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Yes, you, Ren-san. How are you running hiragana? Konnichiwa. Juni-san. I use an app called Write Japanese. Okay. I've never heard. Is the English language hard for Japanese people? It's hard for us Korean. It's so hard to us too. I think learning Korean is much easier than English because we have so many similar words. ジュニさんか。Crazy Boss さん、こんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. I have a few Korean friends and they all very you know, on Twitter, X, sometimes like we find buzz post on Twitter from Korean people. Is my English correct? Like even they write down in Korean, some Japanese people find it funny and they translate it to Japanese and the post buzzed often. But it's more like 50-50 between Korean and English. あ、レンさんこんにちは。Is that レンさん from HelloTalk? Is that same person? The different レンさんOK レンさん Same レンさん OK よいしょカジーさんこんにちは My English correct? OK, thank you. I was confused so much when I first learned English, but as I spent more time 6 years, I eventually became fluent. That's amazing. You're still high school student. That's amazing. You know, I don't believe you. I don't believe you're a high school student. I can't believe. Because your English is so amazing. Jozu. I don't believe you. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Ren-san. You were in high school last year. Oh my god. So you're like 18, 19? Wow. 若いね。You guys are so young. So, what have you learned so far, Ren-san? Are you finished learning hiragana? Let's review what you learned. Not yet? Okay. Senior high school. What is senior high school? Is that different from high school? What does senior high school mean? Senior high school? Senior high school. Is that same as high school? Middle school? You know, sometimes education systems are different in each countries. In Japan, we go to elementary school for 6 years. Elementary school. Education system. Japanese education system. Elementary school aged at 6 to 12. 6 years. 6 to 12. Aged at 6 to 12. And middle school. Middle school. 3 years. Aged at 12歳から13、12、13、15 and high school 3 years aged at 15 to 18 and vocational school or university. It's not. Sometimes it's 2 to 4 years usually, I think. So aged at 18 to not sure. And university, university 4 years. Aged at 18 to 22 and how can I say that? 義務教育 compulsory education compulsory education. Elementary school and middle school is compulsory education in Japan. So parents have to let their children go to elementary school and middle school. Make sense? アベスさんこんにちは。ベイヘッドさん Am I pronouncing your name correctly? ピーターさんこんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. High school in Canada is 5 years. Oh, looks so fun. Sounds so fun. 長い。レンさんはフィリピンね。フィリピン。I put on memo. What do Japanese people think of Koreans? What do Japanese people think of Koreans? What do Japanese people think of Koreans? I guess that depends on generation. I guess. あ、ピーターさん、お久しぶりです。こんにちは。こんばんは。ちょっと待って。Let me write it down in here. In Japanese too. 中学校。高校。The actual words for high school is 高等学校。But we don't usually say 高等学校. We make it shorter. 小学校。中学校。 高校高等学校専門学校大学間違えた大学Yes。今日のトピックは日本の教育のシステムの話今してました。I was talking about the Japanese education systems, and next topic is what Japanese people think of Koreans. That's question from Korean student. ブロントさんこんにちは。Required is better. Mandatory. こんにちは、こんばんは。You don't use compulsory. Mandatory. Required school? Required education? Required. Okay. Required. Required. This one?韓国人の友達たくさんいます。I have so many friends from Korea because I used to learn English in San Francisco, the US, when I was 19. It's over 10 years ago. At that time, I went to English language school in San Francisco, and I had many classmates from Korea, Taiwan, Switzerland, Germany, Brazil. What else? Many countries. 韓国語少しわかる。I know some Korean phrases and Chinese too. You know, I went to San Francisco to learn English, and at the time I had a Korean boyfriend, and I learned Korean from my boyfriend and my friends in the US. Then after I came back to Japan, I had a Chinese boyfriend, and I learned Chinese from my boyfriend. Bronte-san, thank you so much for sharing my live stream. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. You know, the best way to learn foreign language is to make boyfriend or girlfriend. I guess. Like, I met so many Japanese learners. I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. I used to work at Japanese language school in Tokyo. That school was huge. They have over 2,000 students in a year. So I met so many Japanese learners for these 9 years. And the students who master Japanese much faster the students who master Japanese so faster have Japanese boyfriend or girlfriend. 2017年からそう I started teaching English since 2017. Some older Koreans have a grudge toward Japan, but I don't really support it out. The same in Japan. Like young generation, I'm not so young, but including my generation, like 20, 30, or 40, I don't think they have bad image to Korean people, but older people like my grandparents' age, they don't really prefer, I guess. But it's historical background. I understand. That's because of history. My friends from America told me military is indeed more used than私は27歳です。まだ若い。You can say you're young. 若い。大丈夫。You know, I'm young too. I think. I'm 31, but young. No. When I'm asked my age, I always answer 18 or 20. When I want to talk about alcohol, I usually answer I'm 20. Because we can drink alcohol from age 20 in Japan. When I don't talk about alcohol, I usually answer I'm 18. Last year, I turned to be 18. This year, I turned to be 18. And next year, I'll be 18. It's important to know that most Koreans nowadays like Japan and anime. Yes, we like Japanese cultures, like Japanese, not Japanese. What was I talking about? Korean food, or Korean cosmetics, or Korean pop music. We really love that. I don't think Japanese people should be blamed for something 80 years ago. So, sometimes people argue about historical things and political things. When they talk about history and politics, sometimes Japanese people don't really like Korean people, and Korean people don't really like Japanese people. Bronto-san, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Bronto-san from HelloTalk? It's the same person? Oh, you're using same profile picture. Okay. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, Bronto-san. Let me put on memo. Bronto-san. Are you creating? ビール飲みます？ I tried. You have so many types of beer in the US. I tried many kinds of beer in the US. 韓国の音楽よく聞きますよ。韓国の音楽日本で人気です。It's popular Korean pop music. We call that K-pop. You say K-pop in English. I had K-pop. I had someone English speaker says K-pop. We often listen to K-pop. I mean, in Japanese Apple Music, like ranking? Do you say ranking? The top music, top songs on Apple Music is, how can I say that? We always see K-pop music on the ranking. クリステさんこんにちは。毎日日本の音楽聴きます。おー、何聴きますか？ What kind of Japanese music do you usually listen? From what I've heard, is K-pop popular in Japan? It's popular in the world, I think. 有名 K-pop. I think K-pop is really popular in the world. You know, English speakers says K-pop, but they don't say J-pop. K-pop is popular word, but J-pop is not really popular word. Even though I'm Korean, I prefer J-pop and J-rock more than K-pop, really? よいしょ。有名かな？有名。That's 有名。有名。famous。あ、間違えた。In English, the word popular includes the meaning like famous. Popular means many people like that and many people know that. I guess the meaning of famous and popular are a little different from Japanese. I'm not really sure. Like in Japanese, 人気 popular. アビスさんこんにちは。Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Coming to my live stream. Similar, yes. In Japanese, 有名 is more emphasized, like many people know that. It doesn't really mean popular. Many people like that. Like many people dislike that. It's still 有名. Many people know that. あなつみさんやっほー。よいしょ。Some J-pop are popular too. South Korea is a smaller country, so they have Sounds like you don't like Korea. サチボンさん。Everyone will have concert. あ、藤風そう。人気 is used when many people like that. Many many people like like famous that. Oh, so like criminal. A criminal. Criminal. The person is criminal. Like, or murder. Someone did something wrong. That's also 有名 because many people know that. Many people don't like that person. But they know, we know. That's 有名. Many people like and That's the difference between 有名 and 人気. In English, popular is mainly used for like many people know that. Not necessarily how many like, but it is sometimes used for how many people like. ブランタさん want to know why you guys are learning Japanese. Can you guys tell me why you wanna learn Japanese? ピーターさんありがとう Thank you so much for coming to my channel, my live stream. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. I plan on buying a house in Japan. Oh really, Ren-san? すごい You're gonna live in Japan? I started out by when I first got into Japanese culture when I was in love with the food and built the buildings, everything. It all started when I went to a Japanese restaurant and eventually watched anime. But now my reason is to go to Japan and make a career there. Whoa. はやとさん、坂根の花子さん I like that song too. バックナンバーね The first time I tried sushi that started the Japanese anime. お寿司かケロさん、こんにちは。Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. And I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. I share some tips about Japanese culture and language. I want to live in Japan since I kind of want a peaceful life in the countryside. So not in Tokyo, right? Not Tokyo and not Osaka. We have so many crazy people in Tokyo and Osaka. That's not really peaceful. I mean, still safer than other countries. I heard that. Like, if you drop your wallet, it will back to you. You can go around even midnight. It's still safe, but we have so many crazy people in Tokyo or Osaka. I'm doing video game programming with some games that can appeal to Japanese people. たらならばと OK マウイさん OK It takes a little long time to explain about たらならばと It's complicated, so can I prepare the slides to teach you to explain to make them clear? it's complicated to explain for short time. So let me prepare something. So is it okay to talk about that on weekend? I'm also preparing slides for explaining about keigo, the polite expressions, and after I finish making the slides about keigo, polite expressions, I will make the slides about たらならばと I will put on memo. I don't forget. たらならばと I will not forget. たらならばとたらならば That's one of the most complicating grammar in Japanese. Many people struggle with them. 敬語もimportant. Both are important, but たらならばと if you make mistake, people understand. アブひなみしゅらさん。Is that correct? こんにちは。Namaste. 上手さん Thank you so much for sharing my live stream. Hi guys, I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years. If you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me. Wisnuさん。I'm not pronouncing you guys' name correctly. Wisnuさん。Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. So, my American friends tell me it's very dangerous there, sometimes, at least more than Korea and Japan. I think so. When I was in the US, when I was studying English in the US, I often heard the sound of gun. Midnight. ビスニューさん。あ、そう、先生。日本語の先生です。I've been teaching Japanese for 9 years to foreigners. So I've been teaching Japanese as foreign language. I used to work at Japanese language school in Tokyo. I taught over 1,000 students from many countries, from all over the world. 文法難しい。You know, Japanese grammar is so complicated to me, to us, to. I'm glad I'm Korean, so I don't struggle with Japanese grammar. They are similar. I've seen K used at the end of sentence. What does it mean? ああ、今日木曜日だっけ？ブラブラ K is asking like Can I erase them Japanese education systems? like now すいません。アストハさんこんにちは。Like similar but a little different. Like making sure you're not sure and you wanna ask. Like in English, blah blah, right? You from Canada, Maui-san, right? Or you're from Canada, aren't you? Like that. Subscribe on YouTube. Thank you so much. Shukriya. こんにちは。こんにちは。I got confused because sometimes. こんは。Okay. こんにちは。should be こんにちは。Let me explain about that later. Why? こんにちは。not こんにちは。First, let me explain about ブラブラけ。Noun. 何？ What happened? What happened? Oh my goodness. What happened? Why? こんにちは。not こんにちは。よいしょ。け。Let me explain about け。よいしょ。け。Noun or not adjective. Plus だっけ means like 今日は月曜日だっけ Is it Monday today? You're not really sure. Like if you say 今日は月曜日だよね今日は月曜日だよね You're pretty sure that it's Monday today.There are small differences between だっけ and だよね and verb or い adjective plus けだよねよね or like ですよねますよねですよねSo when you're not really sure, you use け and when you're pretty sure, ブラブラよね Like I'm pretty sure that Sajipon-san is from South Korea. But I wanna make sure. I wanna make sure. サジポンさんは韓国人ですよね I'm right. Right? In this case, I use 韓国人ですよね You're from South Korea, right? And when I'm not really sure, like what date is it today? Is it 23, 4, 5? November 23rd, 4th, 5th. In this case, we use K. Make sense? Thank you for telling me. That's just example. Thank you anyway. So, and let me explain about the differences between こんにちは ha read as は and ha. So, はread as は and は read as は and we also have So we pronounce them as when we read this kanji as ha, it's noun or verb. Verbs, nouns, verbs, or like what else? Adjectives. And when we read it as wa, that's particle. And it's same in he and e. When we read this hiragana as he, that's nouns, verbs or adjectives. And when we read this hiragana as e, that's particle. So, like, for example, hashi means bridge or chopstick. Bridge, chopsticks, hashi, like ha, the teeth, something like that. And wa, 私はお餅です。I am お餅。That's 箸、は、は。And this is は、は。And this is は、私はお餅です。私はお餅です。And like 減ります。That's decrease. Increase? I always forget. Decrease? Increase? My brain. Decrease. Decrease. 減ります。減ります。変です。Like strange, weird, strange, weird, weird. Yoいしょ。What happened? よいしょ。and this one. 台風はあれ 台風は、北へ移動しています。Typhoon is moving toward to north. よいしょ。The typhoon is moving toward to the north. Don't have enough space. Make sense so far? 母は花をPitch accent, that's difficult thing to 橋You have so many I have so many things to explain So that's the difference between は and は and へ and え and こんにちは This is just phrase as greeting. So some like you have to say こんにちは You have to read as こんにちは But you know in ancient Japan they used to say こんにちは blah 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 like means こんにち is the old expression to say today. Nowadays we don't say こんにち as today, we say just 今日 is today in modern Japanese. But in ancient Japan they say こんにち as today. こんにち So when they greet someone like today is good day or today is nice weather, today is blah blah when they greet someone so they didn't finish こんにちは they keep speaking after こんにちは like today is こんにちはこんにちはBut nobody say こんにちは blah 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 in modern Japanese. We never say. I mean, I never say. We used to say こんにちは But nowadays we don't keep speaking. So we just make it shorter. こんにちは blah blah blah. And we say こんにちは That's why it has to be は It's written as は but pronounced as は cause it's particle like 私は same as 私は That's the reason why we write it down as は Make sense? So nobody say こんにちは blah, 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 nowadays. But we still write it down like as particle. So this is incorrect. But some people write it down like this. Just kind of casual expression. I don't do that. That's correct version. I use this one. I prefer this one. So makes sense, Sajipon-san, the difference between は pronounced as は and わ. I missed many comments. I'm reading. I will catch up. I heard you don't have to make full sentences in Japanese. Is that... Yes. When you wanna say like no, when you wanna it's okay. I'm so happy that looking many comments. I mean, I'm so happy to see that. Just I feel like I'm sorry I cannot catch up. It's okay. I'm so happy you guys have conversation. So when we wanna say sorry I cannot do that, I can't, we don't finish sentence. We don't say in the end of sentence because we wanna show that like we don't really wanna say I'm sorry. When we wanna show the feeling that I'm sorry, we don't finish. Like I cannot finish the sentence because I feel sorry. Like for example, someone asked you in an office, hey, wanna drink? Like your boss asked you after work, let's go izakaya to drink alcohol, and then you wanna say I'm sorry I cannot go today, I cannot join, すみません今日はちょっと You don't say sorry I cannot join, you say just sorry today I have something, like that. You don't finish sentence sometimes when you wanna say no. Make sense? That's polite way to say no. あ、そう。Do you say ごめんなさい、すみません when you go? すみません、ごめんなさい is used for saying sorry to your friends or family. Just a little more casual. すみません is like excuse me. You can say that as sorry too, but it's more casual way. Like when you wanna apologize deeply, it has to be 申し訳ございません。Sorry guys, I have something to do. So I'm about to finish for today, but I'll be here tomorrow too. I'm gonna start at 12 p.m. in Japan time. It's here. It's Japan time. It's 1:24 p.m. in Japan time right now. I usually start at 12 p.m. in Japan time. あ、サトさん、こんにちは。I'm sorry, I'm about to finish. こんにちは、サトさん。ごめんね。I'm sorry. Tokyo time zone, yes. In Tokyo, you know, in Japan, everywhere. I mean, we use same time in everywhere. We don't have time difference in Japan. So all Japanese people use Tokyo time zone. It's 1:25 p.m. in Japan time. I usually start at 12 p.m. in Japan time. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start at 12 p.m. too. So if you guys have any questions about Japanese language or culture, feel free to ask me in the next live stream. I mean tomorrow. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I'll be so happy if you subscribe my YouTube channel. I share some Japanese tips about Japanese language and culture. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.